this week we're going to look at something new that I haven't really looked at before, but I thought I'd see it through novice eyes. We'll be looking at just exporting a VisualARQ model out of Rhino 4 and into Cinema 4D. So we're using two little plugins in this case. We'll be using VisualARQ, which is a tool for making architectural models a little bit easier to do in Rhino 4, and we'll be also looking at the RhinoIO plugin. In fact, it operates behind the scenes, so we don't really need to look at anything in that regard so much, just knowing about it. So what we're doing in this case is just making a standard wall length, just tracking along a little construction line that we've made. Now we could have grabbed the entire boundary and then done the wall all in one go, but in this case I've just done it piecemeal. It connects the wall up as a continuous unit, so we've automatically got a 2.7 metre high, 200 thick wall. Next we'll do the roof. Again, we'll take the construction curve that's already there. We'll select a roof type as hip, select the curve, choose the angle of the roof, choose the roof thickness, press enter. Voila, we have one hip roof. Nice and easy. Next we're just going to put in a standard window type, so we can put in fresh windows as we see fit, but in this case we're just using a standard 1 metre by 900 window, and it's put in at slightly over a metre high. And once they're in position, one of the great things about VisualARQ is we can slide those windows to whatever position we require. So if there is a modification to the design, we don't have to patch the wall. It just places it where we want to. It immediately orientates all of the windows to suit. And we can have a look at this in more detail another time, but you can sort of see I'm just quickly producing a little architectural model to work with. Next, we'll just save the model. Just to give it a loose name, XPRAC-B. And we'll try and look at importing that into Cinema 4D now. Okay, I'm opening the model. There it is, XPRAC-B again. Click OK. Oops, previous model. Try again. File, close. File, open, get the right model this time. There we go. Click OK. Now you can sort of see this was the problem I had earlier in the week, is that VisualARQ elements didn't appear in Cinema 4D, so I had to come up with a solution. Unfortunately, the people at VisualARQ and the Rhino News Group, and equally the people at RhinoIO, all came up with the valid suggestion. And in this case, what they suggested is you select all of the VisualARQ elements, press explode twice, and that converts all of the blocks and instances that make up the VisualARQ elements into Rhino elements. So the geometry is now being converted to a Rhino form. We can group that if we like, but then we save it and then open it again in Cinema 4D, and voila, we have our architectural model. Easy peasy. So just to illustrate that, just to follow it through, I'll open another little plugin we've got here that's quite nice for architectural work, although a little bit, it's got its downsides, but in this particular case, we'll just throw it in. Just opening View 9 Extreme, selecting an atmosphere type, clicking OK, and there we have, click render. It automatically places a sun and a sky setting to give us a lighting solution for that particular that option, and that's the result that we get in Cinema 4D using View Extreme. So it allows us to use both VisualARQ and Rhino 4 to best effect for modelling, and we can still use it for the majority of rendering applications, but if you've got any high-end animation or detailed complex animation that you need to do, you can now export that out, and voila, Hope that's of help. Thanks kindly, everybody. Bye.